Hello, inflation fighters. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about some new ideas. So first of all, I wanted you to know I had to change up my dinner plan because of the produce you received from the surprise pantry haul. And so what we ended up doing was, with some of the leftover fish, we seasoned it and turned it into tacos. And then I made guacamole for the first time. I couldn't believe it. I actually made it and it was delicious. It smelled fantastic too. I didn't really eat much of it, just wasn't in the mood for it, but so that's that. So let's talk about the things that we need that are not food, paper products and medicines and over-the-counter and cleaning supplies and things like that. Those you don't usually get in a pantry. So you do need to have some kind of money for that. Now, if you're a person who uses vinegar, I'm allergic to vinegar. I mean, the smell of vinegar makes me nauseated, so I don't use it as a cleaner. But, you know, it's good to have that stuff because, or a plan for that money, because you're gonna need it for things. If you're like me, or you just don't really want to make your own cleaning products. I mean, you can get lots of stuff at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, but so here's my plan. First of all, there is an app you can download. It's called Fudget, and it is a budget maker. So you can add a budget onto here. I hope you can see that well. And you just go in. It's very straightforward and it's free. So we're just going to name this August. This is just an example here. So August. And let's go. So here you'll see you can add income and you can add expenses. So it's very straightforward and simple. So to do the income, you just put add income, and let's say you are getting assistance or money from a job, whatever, you just put that in there, and let's say it's $1,000. And then we're gonna add an expense. So the first thing, let's say, that comes up is rent or mortgage. And then you would come here and write that down. This can also help if you see here, what happened is it subtracted the balance for you, so you don't have to do that. But where this comes in handy, honestly, if you are a person who likes to log your spending and things like that, you could every day just add an expense to everything and see what you end up with. Okay? So yeah, this is free. Go ahead and download it. I like it. I think it's really been good to be able to always have a picture of it. So then on to the next thing, which is online ordering from grocery stores. Have any of you tried this? It can be interesting. They say that there's inventory at that store, and then the day you go to pick up your order, there's substitutions or there's problems. If it works well, which the first few times we did it, it did actually work pretty well. You can get digital coupons. You just kind of sign up online. I wouldn't recommend doing the app. It has a lot of problems frequently for most stores, Walmart included. So this is just a better way to just, sorry about the dog. It's just a better way to double check on those things. And if you can't find things, like, you know, if they're out of something, you can check another store, and which is really good. And then they have electronic coupons that you can add to your order and things like that. So I think all in all, it's probably 75% good to use. Then I heard about this tool you can get, which is called Fetch. I'll go back in here. Now this is every receipt will get you at least 25 points on here, and 1,000 points I think is $1. So when you first sign up, there's, you know, look for a promo code with Fetch, just so you can see some savings when it comes to that. It really doesn't cost anything to do this though, so, but they do have brands that they work with, and then they have special offers frequently on here, you know, buying certain cereals and things like that. So, but we scanned a gas station receipt from out of town and it took it. So, you know, this is good because you get these things back and gift cards and stuff like that. So, you know, it's good to get your total up there so that you're making a lot of money. Well, not a lot, but something. Anyway, so all you have to do is go in here, and you can either do an e-receipt, which is something that is connected to your email and they'll see the receipt. And they did this yesterday for me at Target when I went to go get some supplies, some cleaning supplies. At any rate, you can also snap it with your camera on here. So they have a thing here, if I'll show you. Okay, so you take a picture of the receipt and you line it up, align it really well. Sometimes you have to do it twice or 3 times just to make sure that you're getting everything in there. And anyway, you click picture, then there's submit, and then you'll get your total. So it works out really well. Also, what I started doing is I have a credit card that's empty. And right now, what I'm going to do with it, it's not very much, but what I am going to do with it is I am going to use it for groceries, because I get 1.5% back on that. Anything we can get back, I'm gonna use. So, you know, cleaning supplies, medicines, those kind of things. So that's one way to accomplish that. And then I wanted to discuss a little bit about banks. So, you know, they can come along and halt your money anytime they want to. Did you ever notice, if you've ever had this happen to you with your debit card, it always happens on the weekend. So there's nothing that really can get done or taken care of because there's no office hours at your bank or things like that. So you really do have to protect your card and your bank accounts and stuff. We check them every day just to make sure they're accurate. We don't want anything, you know, happening. We had something happen last summer where, was it last summer or the summer before? They bought, whoever it was, used our number and bought like 3 printers or something like that, and the total was like $1,700. So, you know, you want to protect that as much as you can. Be a penny nanny. Watch your finances that close. Be a nanny to it. So, with that being said, if you have your own suggestions, please share those in the comments so others can read them, and we'll go from there. So, be well, be blessed, and know you're taken care of.